Fun. Nothing too crazy. Pretty sick in the end when I was dialed in and I was just like instantly dodging and Odin following up on the all the attacks. Damn it, there's more stuff at the fucking table? Come on. I just cleared out all the quests in that goddamn the bed chambers. What the fuck? How many quests are there here? Are there seriously multi-part quests still?
Clive.
Why are they waiting until the
If you're gonna buy
like
something, be quick about it.
final stand of the game to introduce
Better I'll be here.
introduce random quest line like this?
Still alive, are you?
Say your goodbyes, are you?
Ta-ra then.
But now, you better come back, or I'll fly up there and drag you home by your ear.
Thank you, Karen.
I think you find the thought appealing. Look, just don't die, alright? A change in leadership's bad for business. Ah, you're off to kill a god. So what? You've done everything else you put your mind to, haven't you?
You could do this too. Go
Aaron.
on then.
You won't get.
Do us proud.
Alright. The Triunity. Bringing together three men from differing backgrounds was not to be without some difficulty. However, come together we did, for a better Valestea. The Triunity was about a first step, and bitter journey awaits us all, one that will almost certainly end in hardship. Yet what matters most is not the destination, but we can learn from one another while on the road there. You've paved that road for us with your courage, Clive. Now we must have the courage to walk it. Your loving uncle, Byron. Fine Hound. Two of you have been together for what probably feels like a lifetime now, but there is a lot you have to learn about that hound of yours. You'd step in front of a bloody, raging behemoth if it meant protecting you. I don't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes he just wants someone to pat his head and rub his belly and give a handful of Kupo nuts. But you do good to remember that. Making amends. Harpocrates. Mr. Clive, I'm aware that there are matters of much great import which bid your attention. Should you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shows, that I might ask a single favor concerning His Highness, Prince Dion. Harpocrates. A tale to tell.
It's usually me making demands of Harpocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Right, I'm significantly less irritated about random missives giving me more green side quests if it's a Harpocrates backstory. Clive, it appears to me that the single word of thanks does not nearly suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me from a distance. It made me who I am today, and yet I thought I should never set eyes upon it again. But those who took it from me had forever robbed me of a part of myself. Now I am whole again, thanks to you. I regret that I can only fill in the gaps in your knowledge, and not the holes in your soul, for which reason I shall ever be in your debt. Vivian. I love this part of Indomitable. The song is so good. It evolves into like the Final Fantasy part theme in a minute too. Right here.
Loresman Harpocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You
Yes.
spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Alright, a tale to tell. Search for a wild wyvern tail near Rickmal's roost. And never would have guessed that he was the tutor for Dion in some brick. Kind of an interesting... Was this place over in Waloed? Where? Oh. Which one's closest? Isla? And Harpocrates is a real one for being upset about the way that he treated Dion growing up, though. The neglect. At least he like acknowledges it and is trying to do something before Dion loses his mind to the Bahamut at the end of all things. Go slay a wyvern for him? Why not? Oh, there's a chest here. Never knew that. Alright, Ambrosia, we got a ride. A little bit of a ride ahead of us. 400 yalms. Yeah, I'm gonna look sick as shit. Especially with Origin in the distance. Is it always this this much of an ether flood in this area whenever I passed through here before? Truffle, thank you.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Odin! Maruna! Too slow.
What the fuck am I looking at? Why is my camera over there?
Ugh!
Oh, sick.
Nice try.
Fuck. Fuck is this? What are you doing, Torgal? Torgal, why? Why did you come and pick a fight with these powerless? Jesus, Torgal. Wild Wyvern tail.
Here they are. Not big enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Maybe the Wild Wyvern tail to Harpocrates. Turn to somebody on Discord. Alright, let's go turn in this shit back to Harpocrates then. Hey, what's up? Wild Wyvern tail to Harpocrates.
Loresman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Right. Focused on Discord. Right. Speak with Dion. Keep the camera off. Need you to come with me for a
Your
second.
Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No, only to the shelves. Our Loresman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Seeing nothing but dog paws sticking out of my green screen, or the other side of my green screen right now. Pretty cute. He's just laying on the bed chilling. Oh,
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Biggest death flag. Not for Harpocrates, but for Dion. I'd be sad as fuck if Harpocrates died.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, that'd be pretty nice.
When that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Harpocrates once again being a G. Oh yeah. 47, right? Nice. Bahamut's Mercy. Gift from the very first Emperor of the Sombret to his infant son. This ring has graced the hand of every dominant Bahamut since the ether absorbed from the icon over the years, aiding the next Imperial Scion and drawing out the full potential of their bloodline. Now the Empire lies in ruin and that bloodline is broken, so let it be with Bahamut, as was always intended. It's the hand of every dominant icon. Damn. Reduces Giga Flare cooldown time by 6 seconds. Good. Loresman Harpocrates, best loved writing implement, whose nib has scribed many a learned tome. Said that when an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime, all those words just waiting to pour out over onto the page by Harpocrates.